Okay. We are live. 1 minute. That's fine. Welcome to the AI. I gotta bump that up a little. Make that a little brighter. That should be like super bright. And like one stop down. Get your sheets. There we go. That's gonna work perfectly. All right. Welcome to the AI and Automation Show. I've noticed the lives are like a little low. I don't know. Make sure like the properties are right. Projector performance. Let's see, properties. Want to make sure we're bumping this as loud as we can. Audio capture, Sony capture. Can we go up higher? No, you can't boost. Okay, I think that's not bad. Stereo. We're coming in stereo, checking the audio left and right. Okay, cool. Cool. Welcome to the show. I got this for my notes. AI for Business. Welcome to AI for Business channel. Let's get rid of this. I'm just going to show the circle community just to kind of share that, and then simple text skills. Welcome everyone to the AI and Automation Show. I'm still dedicated to going live every single day. We got 2 new members in the community. I'm so excited to see them. 2 new members inside the AI community. Man, what's her name? She is jamming through the lessons. Is it Cheryl? Cheryl is jamming through the lessons, which I'm super amazed. Like she finished the Notion course. Oh, snap. Like that's a 2-hour course she finished in a day, and she's got a 7-day trial. So not bad. Way to go, Cheryl. Interesting. I should send her a message. Send her a message and be like, hey, Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl. Amazed that you finished. Congrats on finishing the Notion course. Congrats on finishing the Notion course. What are your AI goals? Nice. Got a lot of people in the community right now. So excited. So nice to see. Everyone just jamming away. I think we'll do the vibe. Well, I'm not uploading any videos, so I could put music this time. Let's go search for lo-fi jazz. What's up, Sharon? What's up, David? Good to see both of you. I'm not uploading any comment or any like content right now, so I could put on some lo-fi copyright free music. Hope everyone's having a blessed day. We had 2 new members join the community, and man, Cheryl came in and finished the Notion course in a day. Like amazed, impressed. Like that is like super dope. Okay, let's just pick one that is very loud. There we go. Got a little music in the background. There you go. But good to see you, David. Good to see you, Sharon. Hope you're having a blessed, wonderful day. Happy Wednesday. We're dedicated to doing the show every single day. I'm ready to live stream, and we could talk about AI. Get deep into it. Oh, speaking of AI, some university released a new researching tool. A lot of these companies, let me see if I have it on my TikTok, or not on my TikTok, but it's a piece of content that I was going to make probably later this week. But I wanted to check that out. We could check that out together. Let's see. Yeah. Stanford University. Storm. Okay. Stanford University Storm. Deep research. Meets Storm from Stanford University. It's a research preview from So basically, DeepSeek has deep research. ChatGPT has deep research. I don't think DeepSeek has it. Just ChatGPT and Perplexity. Sorry if I'm mixing up names. Those are the main ones. So Storm has entered the chat. Meet Storm. Get a Wikipedia-like report on your topic with AI. We're going to save this. Storm. I'm just going to save this in my Notion database. Documents. No, this is going in my tech stack. Nice. Okay. Storm is a research prototype that supports interaction knowledge curation. Let me just tune that down a little bit. It's a little too much. Oops. Not too. There we go. A little good music. A little music in the background. A little nice lo-fi vibes while we learn about AI. So, request report generation. It asks, creates, so it has a Wikipedia writer and it has an expert and it iterates back and forth. Asks a question, read and ask a question, and then creates an article out of it. And then observer. This is very interesting. What's up, Joseph? Make.com expert. Good to see you. Good to see you, brother. Let's see. This is Storm. Can we sign in? Probably need a... Oh, you need credits. I don't want to do that. Let me see. Fine, I'll give you my email. Let's see. Okay. Sign the terms of service, which is basically sign over your life. Damn, they have they have a crazy terms of service, not gonna lie. What am I signing here? User rights, basically we own your data, basically. Let me... Okay, cool. Okay, I made an account. I sacrificed my email for all of us to learn about Storm. Let's get the TikTok fam. TXTO, welcome. It says, have you tried Deep Research GPT? Not specifically. I haven't had like a use case just yet. Actually, I was thinking last night, I know a research that I would actually try. Try Storm a while back and wasn't blown away. Thank you for the feedback, TXTO. So would you put, this is actually good at, Perplexity Deep Research versus ChatGPT research? Because I think I'm on the Plus plan, so I get 10 DeepSeek research. Let's play with YouTube, or let's play with that. I have my ChatGPT account because I'm on the Plus plan. So I think if I more models. Oh no, is it right here? Deep Research. Okay, for Deep Research, I know what I want. I know exactly what I want. I want you to put together a comprehensive report of the best free AI tools across images, comma, text, comma, video, comma, automation, comma. Am I missing something? So also especially for business and entrepreneurs to know about the best free AI tools, and then also add a special miscellaneous category as long as it's business related, so that entrepreneurs and professionals can use these free AI tools to get the most out of them before they go to paid. Nice. Yo, TXTO, welcome to the chat. Paid tools. Okay, let's try out this Deep Research. I want you to put together a comprehensive report of the best. Let me just make sure I got it right. So, also a special, and wait, for business entrepreneurs to know about best free AI tools, and add special miscellaneous category as long as business related for entrepreneurs and professionals use these free tools. Deep Research, and go. Okay, so we're gonna try out ChatGPT Deep Research. I'd be happy to compile a report on blah blah blah. Do you want a comparison table? No. Should the focus be entirely on free tools? Can it do freemium options? No, no freemium options. Are there any specific industries? No. Okay, so no on comparison. No freemium, because a lot of them have a freemium, but because like Sharon, for example, like I'm also thinking like tools like Crayon. I want to like find other tools like Crayon so that you could generate images, text, video, whatever, AI tools and stuff like that. So we could get the most out of the free tools, and then because I also want to be budget conscious for a lot of members that are coming into the community that just don't have the funds to like, because you don't need to like spend for all the tools. So I want a comprehensive report on all the best tools. And then TXTO, I appreciate all the feedback, dude. Thank you so much. You're providing excellent feedback. Sorry, this music's a little loud. He says, Gemini Deep Research, that's Google's. Yeah, Perplexity, in my opinion, haven't tried it yet. We may try this query across Gemini's deep research next. My Fure memories. Not sure how this happened, but when I searched for best pet memorials, we came up. I don't know how that happened, brother. Sharon says, sound good. Okay, cool. So let's try this out. So I don't want a comparison. I don't want freemium. Don't care about no industry specific. Just sorry, I like voice to text better. If you do voice to text, you actually save yourself 10 hours a week and free hours. I love that fact. Okay, wait. Okay, no industry specific. I don't want any like usage tips or like best practices. I would like them in a spreadsheet with 3 columns. Column number 1 is the name of the tool. Column number 2 is the URL to the tool. And column number 3 is a description of what the tool is. And then add another column number 4 for the category. Like, is it for text, for images, for video? That way in the spreadsheet, users can filter. I like that. That looks cool. Welcome everyone on TikTok. Welcome everyone. Hope everyone is having a wonderful Wednesday. Welcome to the AI and Automation Show. The way the show works is you ask your AI questions. You do have to be a follower. And we will actually show you the best AI tools and how to get the most out of it for your business, preferably for your business or profession at the end of the day. So thank you, Memories, for the follow. Yes, and that's why I don't gatekeep on this channel. You ask your questions. I'm literally going to show you the best tools. So right now what we're demoing is basically, I haven't used, honestly, deep research yet, and I think this is a really good use case for I have an AI community, and I really want to put together a comprehensive report on the best free AI tools across the main categories: text, images, videos, and stuff like that. So we're testing it out. We're kind of learning together, and let's just rock with it. No comparison. Okay, so just list as many free tools per category as you can. I want a whole list. All right, go. It's in the oven. Cool. Okay, so it's confirming, and it's starting the research. While that is in the oven, what's the other ones? Perplexity. Do I have a free? Can you do that on Perplexity's free? Because that's the right thing. The thing I like to do is basically take the same prompt and give it to a bunch of different LLMs, and then I get like what I consider like more piece of the pie, basically. What are your thoughts on Qwen for video generation? I just haven't tried it yet, honestly. So I don't have an opinion yet. We could play with it tonight. I hear nothing but great things about Qwen, honestly. I finally got access. It was like giving me this pop-up. I couldn't get the robot check. It was like, you're a robot. And I was like, I'm not, please. Just give me access. So can you do deep research? Okay, wait. If I log into Perplexity, okay, right here, Perplexity, just give me Perplexity, yo. Fine, perplexity.com. Okay, I'm logged in. So if oh yeah, it's even prompting me to try deep research. Okay, cool. So let's take the same prompt that ChatGPT is working on. Let's compile both of these. And then let's take both of these as a prompt. Okay. We're going to compare the deep research tool across the best AI tools. This is fun. This is interesting. Don't need a comparison. Don't need a comparison. No freemium, no industry specific. I don't want any usage. And I want you to compile it back into a 3-column, 4-column report. Let's just see what that does. So it's oh shit. Wrong one. Sorry, cuss on the show. Sorry, cancel. That's the free version. Hold on. I want to do the deep. I didn't press the deep research button. So if you go here, then you enable deep research mode, and then go. Okay, so that should technically be better. Deep research often takes a few minutes to complete. I'll start by preparing a research plan. Okay, so deep research is working. We got ChatGPT working. I'm on the plus plan. Good stuff right there. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the AI and Automation Show. We got Mr. D. Good to see you, Mr. D. Awesome. Wait, I now recognize. Okay, cool. Dr. T, you're Mr. D. I don't want to call you that, but like you're Mr. Dr. D. Okay, cool. So now I recognize the profile image. I'm like, okay. Good to see you, Dr. T. You're the one that's like sharing it everywhere. Okay, cool. Now I'm slowly connecting like user profile images, like TikTok fam to like, gotcha. Welcome to the, hope you're having a blessed day. I appreciate you. Each and every one of you. You guys are amazing. So welcome to the AI and Automation Show. The way this works, just to recap, because we have some things in the oven working. We're kind of like, chilling. Remember back in my day, you had to go to the library and search through the catalog index thing to go find some information. Now, you spoiled kids got deep research. Back in my day, we had to use this thing called Google. You remember, Dad, what's Google? Google, you put in a query and it give you 10,000 websites. And you had to read all those websites? Yeah, you had no choice. I don't know why it's a southern voice, but now you kids got it on an app and it does the research. What's the point of college anymore? I don't understand. What you learning? Dad, we just talked to the AI and the AI does the work for you. Yeah, but by the way, do you know my password? I forgot my password to this thing called Lexity. Lexity, I can't get into my Lexity account. Oh my God, we're gonna have fun on this show. We got the jokes, we got the vibes. This is wild. This is actually dope because whatever this report is gonna spit out, I'm gonna put this in the community so that I really want to put together not a course, but just a directory list of like, okay, here's all the best free for text, image, video, so that students can like start using it and start building more at the end of the day. I'm curious. Well, what else should we try? We've got ChatGPT. We've got Perplexity. Do we do Stanford's one? Let's do Stanford's one. Okay, so this is Storm. This just came out today. This is Stanford's deep research. So change mode. Oh, so it just defaults to and it can't be longer than 20 words. That's already a bummer. But we're gonna try it anyways. We're gonna go to ChatGPT and say condense this to 20 words. That, and then we're also gonna bring in deep. Okay, cool. Give me a spreadsheet of the best free AI tools for text, video, miscellaneous. Okay, that's cool. Okay, we just like ChatGPT to like get it shorter. Oh, can't be longer than 20 words. That's all right. Stanford's already losing points on me right now. Okay, let's take out this. Again, let's now put this in Stanford. Oh, okay. This 20 word limit is already annoying. So okay, let's do this. It won't even let you like edit, which is nice. Not like a tweet. Okay, let's try this. Ha ha ha. All right, I'm gonna hack you anyways. Okay, so include name, URL, description, and okay, maybe not category. Well, yeah. Best free AI tools for businesses include name, description. Yeah, okay, so let's pop this in. It searches and change mode. Co-storm, I don't know what that is. Okay, let's pop this in the oven. Sorry, Storm cannot follow arbitrary instructions. Please put, you know what? I'm done with Storm. Storm just got kicked to the side. Useless tool. If I can't, like, I have to restrict my query to 20 characters, and then the error message is like, sorry, you can't search something arbitrary. You know what, Stanford, what are they paying these? How much are you paying for your college education? You can't build a better tool than this. Come on. I know there's kids out there that have hackathons that like can build smarter. I really would love to do like a hackathon. Be amazed. Good to see you. Good to see everyone. Gravity Jump is like, what is deep research for? Great question, Gravity Jump. So basically, all the models right now are coming out with this function called deep research, where it's going to search the broader web, I guess, and basically not only like Perplexity just like summarizes and then cites. It's like going to summarize, interpret, and then give you kind of like, think of it like a Wikipedia. It's going to basically build a Wikipedia essay on, this is a comprehensive research on whatever your topic is, for example. The best business analogy I could think of is they hire business consultants to come in and give them kind of like, what are the trends that are happening in my industry? Like, say I'm in real estate, for example. What are the AI trends I should watch out for? How is the industry changing, for example? Functional medicine. Good question. Oh, yeah, too many guardrails. Good question. I don't know specific ones are like specific to functional medicine. So, man, storm came and went. It literally it wasn't even a storm. It was like a trinkle. It was like a drizzle. Came in and it just fizzled out. That was quick. If you guys are watching, do better. Like Stanford research. Like, man. Okay, so how are we doing here? Okay, we just used that. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Let's Perplexity may be done. Okay, Perplexity's done first. Here's a comprehensive report on the best freemium AI tools across business entrepreneurship. Nice. Okay, cool. That's exactly what I was looking for. Nice. And then we're going to compare results. Now, how can I... Oh, I could download it. Will this give me a CSV? CSV. Yo, Sheets. If you don't know, if you type sheets.new and you're logged into Chrome, it will automatically open a Google Sheet. Yeah, hacks. You feel like a hacker. Okay, so let's import this. Nice. Nice. We got some data. That didn't take us any time to create. Let's see. Okay. This is going to be very interesting to even compare them too. So replace the current sheet. Just import. Wait, that's all? 19 tools? That's all you gave me, Perplexity? 19 tools? Canva. Okay, yeah, it just gave me... Okay, so it's giving me both a sheet, like, and then it's also giving me some... Okay, so that wasn't deep research, Perplexity. That was like a Google search. Like, I pressed deep. Yeah, we did deep research. It did 21 sources. Show me your sources. I will search the web. Yeah, duh. And then it's removing them based on if they no free tier, not exclusive. So it's finding them and then removing ones that didn't meet my requirements. So it's like kind of thinking. That's kind of cool. You could see it's like chain of thought. What are these little things? Okay, cool. So you can see its chain of thought reasoning. This is very interesting. Okay, how's ChatGPT doing? ChatGPT is still working. Cool. It's going through 30 sources where Perplexity just went through 21 sources. Okay. Can we bring someone else in this game? Like, does DeepSeek do deep research, I heard? And then we'll check out maybe Quen. No, it just does thinking. But let's do search the web. I like search the web from DeepSeek. Not gonna lie. Like, it technically replaced Perplexity in my world. So let's give that without the DeepSeek stuff and just do regular search the web from DeepSeek. Let's get them in on the game. Let's also bring in Quen. Welcome, Quen. Am I logged in? Yeah, I'm logged into Quen. So, okay, so let's drop Quen. Thinking web search. Should we do thinking and web search? Oh, okay, let's do that. Thinking and web search. And go. Oh, this is dope. So far in this scenario, the only one I paid for is ChatGPT. I think ChatGPT gives you like 10 deep research queries a month, something like that. And then I think if you're on the $200 per month plan, I think it's 100, something like that. I'm always going to caveat that with don't quote me. Let's see. We got everyone. Welcome everyone to the chat. Hope everyone's having a blessed day. I like watching. Oh, this is Quen doing the research. Ooh, I like the thinking. Okay, let's tackle this query. The user wants a comprehensive blah, 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 blah. Nice. Okay, so it's thinking away. Gravity Jump says, I find 4.0 enough when I have the right prompt. Yep, 4.0 is like the daily. It's like my daily that I'll give to, like, I call it my daily driver. Clean up this email, clean up this message, help me think about blah, blah, blah. I'll use DeepSeek for like copywriting now. I really like how DeepSeek does copywriting for like your ads, your funnels, your marketing, your offers. I like DeepSeek for the search feature. That basically replaced, also go to Perplexity just to see if I missed anything, but I'm happy with DeepSeek for its search capability. This is kind of wild. It's just thinking. There's a crazy stat that every time you query Google or query ChatGPT, it burns a gallon of water. I think it was something like that. Like right now, ChatGPT is like on the path to like consume more water and electricity than, I think they were going to say like Europe in like by 2030. Like how much the data centers are like chomping up water and electricity, which is kind of terrifying. Like, do we just give all natural resources off over to these AI servers? But then DeepSeek is like, yo, less energy, more efficiency. We'll see. Cool. So now Qwen2 Max is Qwen2 Max broke. We broke it. The server's down. Hey Qwen, what happened, Qwen? It burned all its thinking power. It's still quote unquote working. Okay, it's still thinking. There we go. Okay, a little lag. It's like gamer lag. It's like you're stuck in the corner and you're just like looking back and forth. It's like, sorry, just bandwidth. He'll come back to the chat soon. Mr. D's like, yikes, that's a lot of water. Hopefully it's recycled. It's was like ChatGPT servers, water consumption. Actually, let's give that to Perplexity so it could search the web for me and then answer. Yeah, ChatGPT's water consumption is significant and has raised concerns about its environmental impact. OpenAI's ChatGPT consumes approximately 500 milliliters of water for every 5 to 50 prompts it answers. What is that in gallons? Because I'm American and we're blah, blah, blah. 2 gallons. So 0.13. So how many? Please ignore my conversion ignorance. In 1 gallon. So, and then there's 3785, divide that by 500. So every 7, or actually no, I stand corrected. So every 8 queries, it burns, every 5 to 50 prompts, more space. So like every 8 queries, it burns 50 every 5 to 50 prompts. No, wait, no, that's more actually. I'm too lazy on math. I could just ask ChatGPT or Perplexity. So wait, the water usage is primarily due to the cooling requirements of the powerful supercomputers. If one in 10 working Americans writes a single 100-word email, okay, that music is a little annoying. I want a little more relaxed jazz. Sorry, that music was getting a little annoying. I'll probably find some better music in a moment. If 1 in 10 working Americans, there's about 16 million people, write a single 100-word email in ChatGPT weekly for a year, it will require 435 some odd million liters of water. Training ChatGPT, predecessor to ChatGPT 4, took 700,000 liters of water, and Microsoft, which backs OpenAI, reports a 34% increase in global water consumption in 1 year. Oh, that's terrifying. That's just ChatGPT. That is terrifying. Gravity Jump says, will we get 4.5 on iPhones? Well, theoretically, yes, because DeepSeek's model is pretty often. I've seen people run DeepSeek on a Raspberry Pi. Granted, it's not the biggest, smartest one, like O1. All right, let's see how the work's coming across. Okay, wait, is this? Oh, okay. So ChatGPT is done with its research. It took 7 minutes, 5 minutes. Okay, what you got? Completely tools. Okay, cool. So can I blah 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 give me this? There's a way to export this table. There's a way. I know there is a way. I know. Let's see. Sometimes you can. Okay, okay. Convert that into a CSV for me to download. You should. Okay, so now it's going to convert it into a CSV, and then we could compare both of them. Joseph's like, holy cannoli. Joseph says, have you heard about the stats of people using Google searches and how it's going down? Yeah, because fundamentally, regardless of the search engines, they changed early last year when they started doing this Google summarization. It killed SEO fundamentally. So that's why I don't recommend a lot of people do SEO, because like the algorithms are now giving you a already AI summarization now at the top. Brave does that. Google does that. So like you don't even have to technically search now, or at least the younger generation is now getting accustomed to that. So fundamentally search is dying, which is also terrifying. But yeah, like Google's going down. Like most people are finding their answers from TikTok search, which is even more wild. Ooh, we got a CSV file. Download. Okay, cool. So let's go to my fancy sheet here, and let's open a new tab. File, import. Now we could compare apples to bananas. Okay, import free AI tools. I think ChatGPT was the winner here. Oh, we still got to bring in DeepSeek too. Replace current sheet is what I want to do. Oh, wow. Okay, 27. So we're going to label this Perplexity. Perplexity gave us 19 tools. ChatGPT gave us 27 tools. ChatGPT. And then what did DeepSeek give us? Okay, so that's that. That was that. We could take him out, get him away, gone. Okay, cool. So can you... Oh, continue. Yes, I would like for you to continue. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Ooh, I think... Yo, if DeepSeek won, like, gangster. That's shit. DeepSeek doesn't even have such a tongue twister. DeepSeek doesn't even have deep research. This was just the basic search feature in DeepSeek, and it may have. I don't want to speak too early, but it may have crushed ChatGPT and Perplexity's quote unquote deep research. It's almost like when you buy some software and then it creates a fake loading screen, like it's thinking better. They may have just done that as a cheap marketing ploy, which will be so shady. I think I could do this music. It's pretty jazzy. I like lo-fi. Is there just maybe not jazz, but like lo-fi copyright long mix? I know, Joseph, you showed me that one. Okay, I think I could do this. Hopefully. Okay. Okay, hopefully we don't get copyright striked. Let's see. Miss Dr. T, now that I know it's you, Dr. T is like, share, everyone get on this live. We're about to learn and level up AI together. Okay, cool. So now, what did do to? But that's notorious for it wouldn't be a DeepSeek search if there wasn't technical issues because of the server is temporarily unavailable. That's just part of the nature of DeepSeek, like for whatever. Okay, so cool. Damn. I like the category. The category is going to allow us to filter. So can and it just keeps going. Okay. Can you compile both lists into one CSV file to download? Please. Always be nice to AI. Say please. Say thank you. AI and Skynet's going to take over the world. How's everyone doing? Happy Wednesday, everyone. We're it's middle of the week. It's a compiling? Oh, nice. No. Oh, it's going to give it to me like that. Okay, that's fine. That technically works. Coffee break, even though it's like late at night. Joseph's like, the music audio is a little too low for the stream to hear. Maybe raising it 5 to 10, 15 to bump much louder. 100%. 100%. Because now we're like, see if that works. Now we got the vibe. It's the lo-fi AI vibe. Hell yeah. And then we're going to compare our results here. I see some HubSpot in this and Zoho in these answers. So I think... yeah, I think Deep Research just compiled a master list, but I can already tell some of these are not. So, is there a notepad? Oh shoot, how do I? I don't have like a notepad. Do you guys know if there's a notepad app on Mac that you could just paste CSV data in, or can I do? Oh, I know what to do. I should let my Excel skills shine here. All right, I know what to do. I've had this problem before. So copy, and then go here. Okay, this one's going to be DeepSeek. Yes, Notes can do it. Okay, let's try it. Thank you. Thank you so much, Gravity Jump. This is like the global. Hey, where'd the music go? Oh, there we go. This is like the global mastermind. Ask and the universe answers. You guys are awesome. Okay, so let's use Notes. It's good to know too. New note. Paste. File. Export. Share. But then how do you export? Print? No, that's not it. Wait, how do you do it? Notes? This is why I'm like, I'm not gonna say bad things yet. I'm just learning. Maybe it's just one way. Text edit. Good. How do you export though? Lock. Format. I'm gonna show you guys. Hold on. I think I could just do it through this. And then there's let's see. There's a conversion. You could do it in Google Sheets. Oh, I gotta remember. It's been so long since I've done this. Split to text to columns, or is it data extraction? Oh, dope. Yeah. Okay, cool. I spent like my first 10 years of my first job was like dealing with CSV files. So yeah, as long as the comma's there, it will like it will automatically. Okay, tool, URL, description, and category, and we got some extra stuff which I don't think we need. Interesting. Okay, so let's now compare our free AI tool list, and then we could just dump them all in probably the same. So DeepSeek kind of missed the assignment, which basically we can filter these to like sort based on category. Yeah, so DeepSeek didn't give me, all of these are paid. I can't recommend this. This is just all paid. So DeepSeek missed the assignment, gave me a bunch of tools. And some of these aren't even AI tools. Asana, Slack, Trello, that doesn't count. So sorry, DeepSeek, delete. I spoke too early. Okay, so this was ChatGPT. Let's just expand this out a little. Expand that out. And then we can Control A, filter. I love Excel. Or Google Sheets. Okay, cool. So, is Lumen free? Now we check the work. Grow your brand easily with Lumen's not free. Yeah, Lumen's definitely not free. Slack right, Deep right. There's Crayon. Quillbot. Quillbot's not free. Clockwise Zoho's not free. HubSpot's not free. Flat AI image, maybe some of these. So you still have to kind of go through. What's this? AI image generator. Transfer ideas. Instant, no sign up, unlimited create. Unlimited creations. What? Okay. Ooh. Okay. There's something here. Like, this is new. Let's try this out. What is this? It led us down a rabbit hole. Now we got a new one. Don't know how you just had to dig a little deeper in that vault. I know. I had to dig deep into my brain of like flashback memory. Excel. 9 to 5 work. Excel. Dear God. Cool. But I appreciate the tip gravity jump. I'm sure there's a way with it. Okay, cool. So now we've got some, not all. So ChatGPT. Okay, let's check Perplexity. I give ChatGPT a C+. Perplexity. No. What's Stevie AI? Now we're just going to learn about random ones. An AI tool beyond text to video. Stevie AI isn't just text to video. It's text to any type of video. But isn't that the same thing of saying just text to video? It's text to image, but any type of image. What? Who's their marketing team? 300 avatar. This looks pretty horrible website. I don't want to badmouth them, but that's like a horrible website. How'd you find these? Well, I'm not impressed with the deep research out of any of these so far. Like, none of them got the assignment as far as like only give me free. Granted, they can't exactly go to none of them are going. They basically just searched directory sites, like sites. What they did was just find websites that said top tools. I mean, good old fashioned research here is just going to say top free AI tools. I'm going to find it through the basic search, a basic Google search. Oh, Reddit. Oh, Gigabrain. Hell yeah. Well, Gigabrain is just going to give me like whatever. Interesting. Let's see. Like, I need a free tier. Best free AI websites. Kinda. Man, if my regular Google search compiles a better list. Free AI tool. Ooh, full Explorer. There's my OG Explorer. Nice. 10 best free AI tools. I know a boomer search still is more reliable than this AI. So if anyone tells you that they completed something with deep research, I would have a huge eyebrow raise and be like, and did you check it? It's like because as of today, I'm not impressed with something as like interesting. Ooh, what is this? Oh, these are just Google's free stuff. Do you guys have a list? It's not good that it deletes. Best chatbot stuff. ChatGPT, no, it's pretty generic. 7 best tools. These are kind of cool. Because basically what I'm going to do is just do regular Dolly. Wait, where? Jad Bio, what are these free AI tools? Copy AI isn't free. And Lumen isn't free. Even these search ones are just sponsored posts. It's like when you search for like best mattress and it's like, here's a like a non-sponsored post of just like, man, your best source of free AI tools. What we got here? Okay, cool. I want a good directory of best free AI tools. This is just a huge directory that's like really complex. I need a free tier. Okay. Clone it, Gemini, clone it, Free. Okay. Explorer. Nice. What's here? Are these all free? Free AI tools. Okay. Can you, what do we have here? How many pages? 146 pages. That's too much. I just want one place. All right, we may move on to another assignment because I am Lumen. Why is everyone recommending Lumen free? Am I missing something? Grow your Lumen you charge though. Yeah. Where are all these people getting free AI? Lumen keeps coming up. Lumen's doing some mad sponsoring, everyone. Thoughts on Pop Tart flavors? We gotta get the real questions in this stream. Cinnamon, hands down. Cinnamon. All you need cinnamon Pop Tarts dry, like dipped in some milk kind of thing. Kind of like crazy like that. Well, we tried deep research, and that's not that deep than a regular Google search. So much for that. We even lost all the all the people on TikTok. They came and just like gone, like funny. The stream is just getting started. Funny. All right, nice. Well, we kicked the tires. We tried them. We tried the best ones: ChatGPT, Perplexity, deep search, deep research. No, deep search. Are there any other? And then we tried Storm. Well, brochure doesn't quite. It's good to kick the tires. We still give it 6 months. Give it a year. By the end of the year, granted, all these tools just came out, but everyone is on this deep research like craze, which is like they're trying to just make search better to try and think that they could compare with. Oh, actually. Okay, interesting enough that you bring up. Okay, so Dr. D brings up strawberry test was the way to go. Oh, I thought you were talking about the. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the how many R's are there in a strawberry test to like kick the tire kind of thing. But strawberry was the go-to. Yep, strawberry, cinnamon. That's how you know. This is the "Are you human?" check. Like, we could probably ask them like, "What's the best one?" I can't, there's nothing in here. I had to delete the spreadsheet. Darn. That's okay. I'm going to do some old-fashioned Googling, and I'm going to find the best AI tools, and I will report back to the community so that, oh, wait, Quen. What's going on, Quen? We forgot about Quen. let's check Quen. Okay. So how did you give me the answers, Quen? Okay. Let's take this. Let's check its work. Wait. Nope. ClickUp isn't free. Drift is definitely not free. Selenium is free, but that's like open source. Xdiscover. What is this? Chattermill? That's funny. Chattermill? What is that? That is definitely not free. That's a corporate enterprise thing for sure. For sure. Yeah, when they don't put prices, for sure. That's enterprise. That's cha-ching. Like for company enterprise, like sell us seats. Okay, URLs. No, even Quen failed. Quen went random with the kind of stuff. Maybe my prompt sucked. I'll be honest. Maybe I sucked with the prompt, but I thought my prompt was pretty good. Give me a report of the best free AI tools across images, text, video, and generation that entrepreneurs should know. Well, so much for that. Strawberry. Oh, dang, Mr. T. You're going to battle with, or Dr. T, you're going to battle with Joseph. Joseph is like, nope on the strawberry. Joseph is on, what flavor then, Joseph? What's the best flavor then? We're going to get his feedback here. We're about to have a Pop-Tart battle here. This is going to like determine the winner. We got a survey. That's funny. So much for that. So much for that. We just burned 5 gallons of water on queries that was nothing. You know how much like goldfish that could have been a home for? S'mores Pop-Tarts. And Oreos Pop-Tarts. Oh, that's those new flavors. Like I came from the day when there was only 3 flavors. You can count all the flavors on one hand. S'mores, then Oreos, then cinnamon, and then Dr. T strawberries. Interesting. Very interesting. Now they've got like random flavors. They've already got so many. Dr. T says, let's query most popular flavors and then rank them. Okay, let's burn some environmental water on that query. Let's battle. Okay, so rank the top. I'm just gonna do top 5 best Pop-Tart flavors and why. Okay, and then we're gonna use deep research for it too. Pop-Tart flavors, but I want the top 5 and why. We could give that to Storm. Mr. Only accepts 20 characters. MIT's stand for Storm. Ugh, I'm so annoyed by that. I'm so annoyed that an influencer created content around Storm, promoting it, talking about it's the shit, and then what is he researching? That's 20 characters or left. That's not research anything. He's like, shame on you, shame on you. You guys heard it first. Question anyone that says deep research is amazing. I would question their sanity. Okay, we're gonna give this ChatGPT. We're gonna use. Are you looking for rank based on popularity, taste, or a combination of factors on sales data? Give me. Okay, yeah. Give me the breakdown. Give me the breakdown based on all of those factors, and then let me know the final top 5. That's actually pretty good. Oh, some goldfishes tonight are gonna starve. Guys are burning environmental. Okay, let's take the same query and let's pop that into wait, where's the query? Rank the top 5 Pop-Tart flavors and why, and then let's give that to Perplexity. I'm willing to burn some 10 deep research queries on my paid plan for this. And then let's also put this in DeepSeek search. This is what we use the most advanced technology known to humankind, is to rank Pop-Tart flavors. But we gave them all the answers to the universe in the phones, and the monkeys are ranking Pop-Tart flavors? My neighbors think I'm crazy now. It's official. This is the deep research we need. We've gone completely mad. We went from building AI chatbots and AI agents to now using deep research on Pop-Tart flavors. Like, this is this is top tier Reddit content right now. Okay, look, can we do MIT Storm? Okay, let's get Storm back in. Okay, wait, bring it. MIT Storm. Stanford Storm. Is that less than 20 characters, Stanford? Sorry, Storm can't follow the arbitrary instruction. Please input a topic that you want to learn about. What did that kid create content about? I'm annoyed. Like, that kid was like, literally, look, I'm gonna show you his content. What did you say?
Stanford University has launched an AI research tool, and it's incredible. It's called Storm.
It's incredible.
Comprehensive research and report generation using
comprehensive
Wikipedia-style articles with citations from web sources. Contrary to ChatGPT, which still generates fake references to papers that don't exist, Stanford Storm generates well-researched articles with references to published sources. The best part, it's available to everyone for free.
How much did they pay him? Blink twice if they have Stanford has a gun to your head. Like, it's holding you hostage. Not gonna lie, that guy right there, funny. He's an LA comedian, and he does I'm gonna give him a shout out actually, because he was better than that Stanford review. I could actually back this guy. Can I go back? Hopefully. Oh, it's not gonna work. Darn. Sorry. It only shows up in my feed. But that gentleman, best news. He does the breakdowns, and it's better than like SNL breakdowns of like what's going on in the news. He's so blunt, so ruthlessly blunt. Who is using Storm? Can I delete my account? I'm annoyed. I gave you my email for nothing. That was just email harvesting. What do we got here? Ooh, okay. We got an answer from DeepSeek. We got ChatGPT, and then we're gonna wait. While ChatGPT is still thinking, this loading screen may be like completely fake. Like, it may be at this point, it may be already done, and it's just like sitting waiting and just like playing this stupid animation just to make people think that things are happening. That's evil. We got Joseph's like, this is what free will give us. They gave us a doctorate for that. Oh yeah, I don't know what they gave bribed that kid for. Can you tell me what thing? Can you tell me what thing? I built it for AI, but it's probably outdated for deep research. Might have updated it. Not sure what you mean, gravity jump. Not sure what you mean. Okay, so we're still waiting. Joseph's like, this is the hardest question ChatGPT has ever asked. Like, did we just ask it to like solve nuclear fusion and give us give us the equation of like free energy right now? Like, it's like, Pop Tart flavors. I'm gonna need more sources than the free AI tool search. Like, I'm gonna need to burn more water right now for this. Like, our stream has devolved into this. This is great. The dailymeal.com. They sound like a reputable source. Oh, it's crunchy numbers now. Dum 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 bum 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 ba dum ba dum bum. It's crunchy number. It's piecing it together. And it's only halfway through. This may be so like absurd of how like ChatGPT doesn't want to show its homework. Like, okay, we'll go with Perplexity right now. So Perplexity gave us back number one is frosted strawberry. So Dr. T, according to Perplexity, Perplexity's on your side. Frosted blueberry for its authentic taste. I know there's not one authentic blueberry in that chemical concoction of like artificial flavor and food dye blue number 5, and there is no there's nothing frosted about. Then you got marshmallow hot cocoa. Ooh, that sounds good. Brown sugar cinnamon. All right, I came in 4th place. And frosted raspberry. That's an interesting one. Okay, so I came number 3rd. Dr. T came number 1 according to ChatGPT. There you go, Dr. T. Perplexity is on your side. What does DeepSeek say? Ooh, DeepSeek's on my team. Let's go, DeepSeek. Brown sugar cinnamon. Oh my god, I may buy some tonight. Like, that's just, damn, we gotta keep their stock price up. Why? The flavor is classically and consistently ranked as a fan favorite. The combination of sweet brown cancer sugar, like whatever. Strawberry number 2. Dang. Okay. Me and Dr. T are in the top 2. And then, okay, so it got me, it got Dr. T, and it got Joseph in the top 3. So it knows us. It probably like listening to the stream. It's like, yo, I have all data on all these users anyways. Let me just rank them as number 3 so they continue to use China, because China right now is listening on TikTok. So it's like all a giant feedback loop. That would be what. Now we're getting crazy. What else we got? Then we got some more. Okay, and then wild berry, cookies and cream. Okay, I'll put in cream in there. Nice. Honorable mentions. That's cool. Frosted cherry, chocolate fudge, and cinnamon roll. So that's the only thing I like about DeepSeek. It's like it will throw some like random things that you just didn't think about. That's like, oh, that's pretty helpful. I didn't think about that. Thanks, DeepSeek. ChatGPT. Oh, it's mapping out popular. I swear, if this is not a comprehensive DeepSeek research kind of like deep research kind of thing. Oh, it's confirming. Who you confirming product details with? You calling up, was it Nestle? Be nice to AI. AI is always listening. Speaking of which, Alexa just got an. I know we're never going to like use an Alexa. You should never honestly have an Alexa in your house. But Alexa got an AI update today. What is their new announcement? We got to see what the all hearing. This is the most scandalous piece of CIA technology. Introducing Alexa Plus. This came out 10 hours ago. The next generation of Alexa. It can now listen to your thoughts in addition to listening to every conversation in the room and in the car that's like 10 feet away outside in the garage. Like, Alexa hears everything. Powered by generative AI, Alexa is your new personal AI assistant that gets things done. She's smarter, more conversational, and more capable and free with Prime. So she's smarter and you're just asking her to play music. With 600 million Alexa devices out now, I know we really could not give it two shits about Alexa at the end of the day, but There's something new. I was like, oh, Alexa's built with privacy and security in mind. Please tell me more. See, I mean, Amazon, backed by three-letter agencies. Tell me more how private and secure you are. Oh dear God, world class privacy. We're done. We're done. Get out of here. Go hang out with Storm, Alexa. Joseph says, that honestly makes too much sense. Joseph, they're calling their connections to confirm if the thesis is accurate. I don't trust like that. Alexa hears when your stomach rumbles and orders food on Amazon. No, it marks up the price and says, ooh, he's probably hungry now. Increase price by $1.50. And it's like, dang. Engage. ChatGPT is going through more sources to find out this answer than just give me the top AI tools. Like, what is this? I know I read in the bio, I was like, search results may take 5 to 10 minutes. And I'm like, what is it doing for 5 to 10 minutes that is like crunching this? Teja says, did it start earlier? Yes, I changed the time for the going live because a lot of people were, I noticed, are in different time zones and it's late. So like midweek, people are going to bed early. And so I moved the stream up and started from 6 to Pacific Standard Time. So traditionally it was at 7. I just moved it an hour earlier and then I'm going 2 hours in total. So we're starting technically the second hour of the stream. But yes, I did change it because I want to, a lot of people where it was just too late. So that's why I did technically start it earlier. But we still going for 2 hours. It may take all 2 hours. Oh, it's mapping it may take all 2 hours before ChatGPT finishes thinking. We may finish the stream and thanks, night. Hope you guys have a great night. And bing, I was like, oh, it's done. Let's check the results. I swear, if it's, we're gonna compare too. So far, they're pretty diverse as far as what Perplexity thinks and DeepSeek. Yeah, DeepSeek thinks. Do we bring Mistral in on the action? Yo, Mistral. Mistral's just gonna spit it out so fast before I finish typing it. And can we give it superpowers like, I want you to search the web. Oh no, search the web is default. I don't need image. I don't need code. Just search the web on this. Can't spell Pop-Tart for my life. Canva. Okay, let's NY. Mistral's done. Like, watch. Mistral is like, let me search the web. Done. Like, Mistral's insane. Mistral has more privacy through GDPR than Alexa and DeepSeek and ChatGPT. Like, I would trust Mistral with way more privacy kind of thing because they have the GDPR. Like, they do not mess around. They don't want to get that lawsuit. Interesting. Okay, so this looks like, who said Strawberry was number 1? Strawberry. Okay, so Perplexity and Mistral actually may be the same. Yeah, Perplexity and Mistral. So Perplexity took 30 seconds. Mistral got to the answer, searched the web, and did it in a fraction of the second, which is super fascinating. Teja says, thank you. Did it start? Yeah. So welcome to the fam, the AI and automation show. On the show, we pretty much now we're really kicking the tires with these AI tools to see like what are the best of the best. What can you do with them? Because we all want new AI superpowers. I like this lullaby music. It's like pretty vibe. So nice. Okay. These are based on subjective, so individual experience. Okay. That's cool. Are enjoyed by Pop-Tart enthusiasts. No, we're Pop-Tart lovers. Okay, so we got, what else in here? Okay, that was cool. And then DeepSeek. DeepSeek always just gives you some like things you just didn't think about. So I appreciate that from DeepSeek. Perplexity and Mistral. We're not going to play with Claude. Claude is basically for software developers at this point, which is interesting. Oh. ChatGPT deep research is finally done. Let's go. Top 5 Pop-Tart ranked by flavor, and it even stole an image. Where'd you steal this image from? We could do Google research and find out where it stole this image from, which is interesting. All right, so we got some stats. All right, nice. Frosted brown sugar cinnamon. Let's go. But why though? Um, it's perfect blend of sweetness and spice. This is interesting. Wait, this flavor debuted as one of the original four. Back in my day, I wasn't lying. I was like, there was only four flavors. Brother Vince, good to see you. Welcome to the AI show. Thank you, Dr. T, for sharing the live. I appreciate each and every one of you. Brother Vince, welcome. We're breaking down deep research feature as far as the most popular models. If anyone you did TLDR, if anyone tells you that the deep research feature is phenomenal, amazing, time saving, they're lying. They're lying through their teeth. Fire Max called weather chat. Ooh. Well, that let me know. If I could do vaporware on music for live stream, let me know if there's vaporware copyright free. We could try it because I could care less about if this gets copyright striked or not. Like, it's so far all the lo-fi music I've been playing so far hasn't gotten copyright striked yet. So it's interesting. Brother Vince and Joseph, you guys are amazing. Let's see if we get some vaporware. So a vaporwave. I'm glad that you know about, dude. You're like just a younger version of me, Joseph. It's amazing. Vaporwave copyright free music mix. Let's change it. Oh, that sounds dope. Okay, I'm trying to look for the one that has like the most views as well. Oh, wait, back to the 80s. No, it doesn't say copyright free. This one says copyright free though, so let's see. Dope. We're bringing back the 80s. Vaporwave is like the shit. It's amazing. Like, so if you guys aren't on Vaporwave, oh, that's pretty intense. We'll just lower it just a little bit. Dope. Oh, we getting some like Wild Night Rider. But don't they have like chill though? I thought it was like more chill. Copyright synth gaming Twitch and streamer friendly. No copyright songs. Okay. Let's try this one. You know it's good when they're playing anime for PlayStation. I'm not gonna lie. We got some anime fans on here. We get deep in anime. Like, love anime. Like, oh my god. 80s and 90s anime. Art. Pure art. Anyways, back to more pressing subjects here. Let's break down why cinnamon sugar is the best. So back there was only 4 flavors, which is fascinating. It was consistently ranked #1. Awesome. In a 2024 survey of 2,000 Americans, brown sugar was the top choice. It scooped up 49% of the desserts category. It's got the taste. Who's second place? Dr. T's Frosted Strawberry. That's where you know how we're old. It's like there's only 4 flavors in this top 5. It's the OGs. Frosted Strawberry was Pop-Tart's flagship flavor. It was ranked #1 in 13 states. Kellogg says, along with brown sugar, people are tuning into this live stream. They're like, I thought this was AI for business. What the F is he reading? That's how we kick out all the new people. What else do we have here? Who's number 3? Frosted S'mores. There we go. The top pick for the Chocoholics. I like that. #1 flavor in 10 states, Delaware to Nevada. Interesting. The flavors of the gum. Man, I'm going to have a sweet tooth. I'm going to go buy it. And then #4, Frosted Cookies and Cream. Nice. This is, for AI tool first query, it failed. And maybe my prompt failed as well too. But this is pretty good. I would say this is pretty good as far as a researched topic where it's not like a Wikipedia, but it's giving me more in-depth insight. So this is basically what I would demo as far as deep research features. So it kind of redeemed itself. So maybe my prompt in the original prompt kind of sucks. I'll give probably that. Frosted Wild Blueberry. Conclusion: these 5 flavors rise to the top by excelling in multi-dimensions, widespread popularity, crave-worthy taste, and strong sales, and a dose of uniqueness and nostalgia. Nice. As we're listening to Vaporware. Nice. Nice. Good search. Good query, everyone. That's what we're using. We literally burned a couple gallons of water just to find out that pressing question. Joseph says he sent me some music on school. 100%. Appreciate the music drop. Nice. Oh, nice. You know the weather channel. Hell yeah. I'll bump this in the background. Let me stop the other one so that we don't lag. Nice. Current conditions 70 and clear. Hope everyone's having a blessed night. Welcome to the AI and Automation Show. Thank you so much, Joseph, for the music choice. We're going to take viewer recommendations for music now. We did for deep sea research, and that turned out to be worth it. So, I mean, this show can go any direction. Imagine we become as popular as Joe Rogan because of these searches, because of these views. Like, that would be, I may have to move to Texas after this and get a Spotify deal. Now we're getting wild. Sharon says, hi, Brother Vince. Brother Vince says, Jonathan, bless you, and thanks again for today. Circle sounds so promising. Signing up for yours now. This is cool. So this, I want to share a little more about that because it may help also Joseph. A lot of people that are, I know we're going to go super back into AI and business and automation. So a lot of people are trying to learn Go High Level to sell Go High Level services to small businesses. Go High Level is great for businesses that need a calendar booking as far as their component. Like, they need to get on a sales call, they need a CRM to track the sales manually per se. Like, that's where Go High Level really shines. But a lot of people, especially Brother Vince is now surveying people, people want to set up their own community course second. So community is still being the number. So actually I have a Ty Lopez. Do I have it? Oh, maybe if I find, I know I saved it recently. Let me see. Anyway, I'll find the video. Oh yeah, I didn't know. I have it here. Oh no, okay, wait. What does this say?
Welcome to the presentation. Let's talk about AI and specifically how you can get paid. I recommend you charge between $2,000 and $30,000 to start. You can.
Ty's in his own little world, but Ty had a really good ad that he's running right now where he's like walking to the plane, and he was saying pretty much don't sleep on AI, but the main thing is like the most two popular things that are going to be around is AI and automation, AI automation, and personal branding, and I vibe with that, or that's my prediction is basically in 2025, personal brand is going to be incredibly more valuable, especially as more AI content comes out. And then, man, that music is so low. But, and then second is community. My prediction is community is going to be the next biggest, or I shouldn't say next big. I mean, school really pioneered per se as far as like the demand for the need for community. Now, granted, I don't think, in my personal opinion, school is the best platform to host your courses and community. I see it as a very subpar experience, and there's it's just like a lot of spam noise. And from what I've seen, I don't think people take you seriously if you have a school account, in my opinion, honestly. And so if you want to host, what I'm trying to do is like university level education, online training, and community. By far, Circle is like the best one out of all of them. So if you guys don't know, so to tie this together, for both Brother Vince, what I shared today, and then also for Joseph, not just charging to set up, sorry, that music is wild. Not just charging to set up Go High Level for small businesses, but looking for coaches, consultants, knowledge experts that want their own community. The keyword is community. If I put academy or course, I've noticed the conversion is less than if I use the keywords as community first, which is a little marketing stat for you guys. And so so if we look at like research, this is before there was school. I know it's kind of wild. There was mastermind.com. Mastermind.com was created by Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi, where they went on a tear. They were technically ahead. They were just 1 year ahead. So they came out before school, and for about 1 to 2 years, actually, technically, they had 2 years of market share, where basically they promoted it was a $2,000 product when I bought it, and it taught people how to basically set up how to turn your knowledge into expertise. But fundamentally, underneath, it was basically a free. I shouldn't say free. It was basically fundamentally a how to create. They didn't even teach you how to create courses. They just taught you how to trying to like. Now I'm trying to think is like how much I overspent on that kind of thing. But basically, they targeted life coaches, experts, people that weren't tech savvy, and they said, hey, websites, funnels, and Thinkific and stuff like that, that's too complex. But if you want to be an expert and sell a digital product, because their whole thing is digital products are the way to scale, then you would buy their $2,000 program, and basically it would teach you I can't even say it didn't even teach you how to create a course. There was no structure. It was just like Tony Robbins hyping you up, that just motivating you, that to say like you can sell your expertise, but not really teaching you how, which now I'm having a flashback and finding very annoying. But they sold the platform because they wanted to be like Russell, because they saw how Russell Brunson was making so much FU money from ClickFunnels. So they wanted to sell software next. And so that's why they came up with Mastermind.com, which basically it was the software to host your expertise. And then it's basically what school is today, basically. It's like, but it was just poor execution. It was just a horrible product in and of itself. They basically allowed you to host your courses, and they had this kind of like discoverability kind of thing. But the platform was just so obscure, it never really took off, and it didn't really teach you again how to create a course, which was a whole nother thing. So then School came out, and School actually is the brainchild of Sam Ovens. Sam Ovens School. So Sam Ovens was the originator of School, and he owned consulting.com, and then Alex invested in School and then took it to the moon, basically. But it's still, if we look at what the need is community. An online place, because social media is toxic at the end of the day. Let's be honest. Like, social media is not connecting people. You're not finding discoverability of your friends or family or people that you follow, their content. This whole concept of a For You page, where they're saying, like TikTok or Instagram, they're saying, we will find better things to serve you content than what you quote unquote follow. The follower tool technically is pretty much useless, honestly. Like, as far as like followers is not what it used to mean in the old days. And so I was watching a video on this. That's why I'm like hyped on this. But the market need is still there. And the market need is, we need a place where people can gather and not be fed algorithm content. We can connect with actual human beings and not be served this dead internet theory bot kind of like ecosystem. And we want to learn. At the end of the day, we want to learn some new skill set. We want to learn something new. I mean, this was like before. This was what Reddit was originally before it got saturated. And so it's the need for community, that people want to still connect online around a hobby, interest, subject, or anything like that. And so that's when School came out, and School's really good, but their whole free two groups, and you got to do a free group and then the paid group, and the app itself is not truly developed to like really both discoverability, notifications, education. Like, it doesn't even do video hosting. So like, if you're trying to create content or create education or training, it's a horrible experience for the students. Like, it's like I've gone through so many courses on School, and it's the worst as far as like trying to learn something new, and so it's annoying. So that's why I landed on Circle. I've bought and used Circle, and I've been in other Circle communities, and it's a very robust, mature platform as far as both course hosting and for hosting a community. And so back to tying this all together for Brother Vince and Joseph, who are selling Go High Level services to small businesses, another revenue stream that you can sell is setting up communities for, whether they be, let's call them knowledge experts, people that have some expertise that want to solve a problem for people at scale. Basically, it's like basically like courses, but now the community aspect is what's really needed. So setting up school for people or coaches, consultants like you. So basically, you can find people on, whether it be TikTok, whether it be Instagram would be the top two places, or even Facebook groups would be another one as well too. And if you find that host or that that main person who's managing it, if they're a coach or consultant and they're like trying to do courses along with the community aspect, sell them Circle at the end of the day, and you guys charge to set up Circle as another service, because that's a whole different revenue stream. Now, the second thing that you can upsell from that is video editing service. WAP. Thank you, David, for mentioning WAP. There was a stream a long time ago and I couldn't remember the name. I'll tell you who like promotes WAP a lot. Let me go use. So if you guys don't know, WAP is the same thing. Let's do here. I've heard great things about WAP. Let's actually go to their website. WAP. WAP. So WAP has, I think WAP may be actually better than School. But WAP they have a way better referral program too. So if you refer someone who signs up for WAP, they have what is WAP's affiliate offer? Is it 40% or like affiliates fees? Okay, then what is the WAP affiliate? Because a lot of people just make money just on the affiliate part. These are all the different affiliates. What can you make? Yeah, so a lot of people just promote WAP as an affiliate to get people to as the platform for that person to tell me how much though. For people to set up. No, that's not it. Let's go to Perplexity. Perplexity. What is WAP's affiliate offer? Let's find out. WAP's affiliate offers a lucrative opportunity, but what is it? Oh, 50% commission. Yeah, that's why. Commission rates by product, but some offers providing up to 50% commission. And creators can earn 30% of WAP's revenue for life if they refer a creator who starts selling on their platform. Some top WAP affiliates top earnings are like $1,000 or 24. I don't know, but it's like minimum payout $50, and they pay out through PayPal. Yeah, PayPal, and there's another one I think is Wise, something like that. It's like with a W. So yes, so setting them up on WAP or Circle, either or, to set up their community. I know a lot of influencers. For example, like if you're ever on YouTube, you'll probably get fed right now New York watch resellers niche. It's like blowing up on like YouTube and TikTok and Facebook and stuff like that. These guys, they're on my feed. Great content by the way. So WAP went to go interview some of them, and this guy Volcom, who resells watches, has a WAP community where he uses that to teach how to resell. Also, when he resells, he has the community to like push products and stuff like that. So yes, I just have never played with WAP, so I don't have an opinion on it. I just haven't played with it. But the person that I like for marketing, oh man, what is his name? Darn. I gotta find him. He's such a great like marketing genius. Maybe he's on my page. This dude is a marketing genius, and here we go. Eddie. If you want some like amazing marketing advice, check out Eddie's channel. Eddie owns a very large and successful and global digital marketing agency called BAD Marketing, Bad Marketing. His masterclasses and webinars on his channel, like, gold, absolute gold. Like that's he breaks. So if you really want, for a lot of people that are looking for, because I know like Dr. T, this is for you. Um, if you go to Eddie's channel, definitely subscribe and you search for the word challenge. This is also for some of my members too, because I didn't realize five or challenges you guys didn't know about. Um, he does amazing breakdowns of how to successfully launch a challenge. So if you don't know, if you're a business, regardless of base, it's mostly for services, basically, not so much for products. This marketing strategy really only works for services, and so basically, you're creating content or you're running ads. Then you're sending that traffic to a lead magnet page to get emails. Please, that's the main thing all your content is doing is emails. For example, just a quick plug because we just started and I have yet to promote my sponsor, Simple Text Skills. Simple Text Skills. If you're brand new, you can sign up, free lead magnet. There's a ton of AI content that you get, including the top 100 best AI tools that I searched using Boomer Search, not using AI. It's my literally hand by hand archive notes of like the best tools, not a directory, not anything like that. It's my master list. Anyways, so you need to be sending traffic to a lead magnet. From all the leads, you need what's called a conversion event. You need a conversion event to move the people that are either going to buy. Some may just never, like 50% of your audience is just never going to buy. So to move them over to identify which people on your list have income and are willing to pay for a transformation or for a solution because they're in pain, for example. There's different ways there's different types of marketing conversion event strategies. There's 3-day challenges, 5-day challenges, 7-day challenges, 14-day challenges. There's not one that kind of works. You're seeing, like, for example, Russell Brunson is now doing his 3-day challenge for selling, just teaching you how to sell. It's a great challenge. It's $100. But if you look at it from a marketing point of view, before someone buys ClickFunnels or buys the $97 per month subscription, he has a huge email list and also followers. So he needs some event, some marketing triggering event to get people in, give them a great experience, give them a ton of value, nurture them for some period of time, then upsell the $97 per month ClickFunnels basically product, for example. So that's why this and funnels, I mean, you've also got the GOAT, the greatest of all time, Myron Golden, his Make More Offers challenge. So your entry into Myron's world is usually going to start at $29, which is going to be, you're going to buy his book. That's usually the first thing that you're going to enter into his world. You'll buy his book, which is phenomenal. Highly recommend. I recommend anything from Myron. He's got the Midas touch. Anything he drops so much knowledge. So your first entry into his world is first his content, then second is his $29.99 one-time buy book. Then from there you'll go and you'll do his $97. He's never changed the price. I've always looked at his like old stuff because he's been doing this for like almost a decade. He's never changed the price, and so this is his challenge, which is also a low ticket offer to get people in before he upsells his $5,000, $10,000 and so forth group coaching programs that he has on the back end. So that's why you need a conversion event. He does 5-day challenges. You can do 3-day challenges, 14-day challenges, whatever. Some challenge is basically what it does is it does two things. One, it separates all the people that are on your email list that are never going to buy from you, or maybe just not today, to some that are like, man, I've been waiting for an opportunity to get into his world. His other products are a little more expensive, or just to get out of, for example. So Joseph says synchronicities are crazy. I swear 9 out of 10 times the past 2 weeks, every time I checked the clock, it was the 28th on 28-minute. Nice. And so the 5-day challenge is great. It's just enough time. You spend 1 hour a day with Myron live. $97 is a low ticket item, especially for his market or demographic is entrepreneurs. So you also have to match your low ticket item based on the demographic. It's not going to be like $97 for everyone. You always match it depending on who you're selling to. For example, I've seen challenges go for like $49 or stuff like that. And so this is also very interesting how he sets it up too. So the way Myron works it is that there's two offers. There's the $97 and the $297. Why not just have the $97 a month plan? And this is a marketing principle that also stretches your thinking. There's always people out there that have a lot of disposable income that are willing to invest in results, that are willing to pay more to get closer access to you, for example. So whatever, regardless of your pricings, whenever you do your pricing tiers, you should always have a more expensive option, for example, to give them a more exclusive, or basically it's a VIP option. Always have a VIP option next to your whatever regular general admission or pricer, for example, because some people, it's usually like it's like 2%. Like 2% of people will buy that that VIP experience, for example. So if you do the $97 per month plan, you spend 1 hour a week for 5 days, and Myron goes through his offers curriculum. Highly recommend it, worth every penny. Then if you buy the $297 per month plan, we know two things. One, you have more disposable income, and two, this is a big pain point that you really want solved as quickly as possible too. So if you do the $297, you get access to an extra hour before the regular hour recording. So it's an extra hour, and this is very interesting. You listen to golden ticket offer group Q&A. You don't get to ask questions to Myron directly. You get to listen to a private Zoom call, I think it's Zoom, a private online Zoom call with golden ticket offer members. You don't get to ask questions, and he won't answer, because you have to go through this 5-day challenge to be eligible. He'll remarket back to you after you've bought this. He'll remarket, I think it's $1,000. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's $1,000. It's so like right here. So the way he does it, you get a VIP backstage pass to watch and learn from a Zoom Q&A as Myron answers questions from his platinum VIP ticket holders, which is this is fascinating how he breaks this down. So you have to go through the challenge, and then you get invited back for $1,000 to do 5 days of Q&A, where Myron will give you more attention to break down how to structure offers in your business specifically. And then if you're in the $297 per month 5-day challenge, you get to listen to those Zoom calls, which motivates you to spend more money to come back again and go through it again. So it's just a re-nurturing event. It's so well, like amazing. So for your business, think of a 3-day, 5-day. The basics, I would just do different variation. I would do a 3-day, I would do a 5-day, and then I would do a 14-day. I've even seen 30-day challenges. Regardless, they're going to spend some time consistently over a period of time. It's condensing the 7-hour. Remember a 7-Eleven rule, where the customer needs to consume 7 hours of your content before they know, like, and trust you, and then ascend to any of your other products, for example. It's compressing that time, basically. And so that's why challenges are like, they've been around for like 4 years, give or take, and they've really taken off like a lot since in the more recent one. Because the guy there's another guy who, I won't say his name because I can't remember, honestly. He actually teaches entrepreneurs how to do challenges. And so, so challenges, and then back to Joseph and David, selling online community to set it up for, we go back to mastermind.com. Out here, mastermind.com, for people that want to monetize their expertise: coaches, consultants, life coaches, career coaches, executive coaches, spiritual coaches, wellness coaches, nutrition coaches, and the list goes on and on and on. You could find them on TikTok or Instagram, and it's I'm not gonna say cheaper, but it's an easier sell to them to say, I'll help set up your community. Because if you see them on School, if you see them on Thinkific, if you see them on Kajabi, is like a notorious. So the red flag. So like here's the giveaways. if I was to sell someone Go High Level, and if I audit their website and it's on Wix, Squarespace, GoDaddy, or WordPress, I know they're an easy, not an easy sell, but I know if I set up Go High Level for them, I could get them more leads. I could increase their conversion just by upgrading their tool. I know that for a fact. So the same way is for the community, because there's a whole market of these we'll call them coaches, online coaches that want to monetize their expertise, but they're just not tech savvy. They're creating content, but they don't know how to monetize. They're the biggest blocker, honestly, out of all of them is the video editing component, which, because you're watching this stream and because I give so much value, we're cooking right now. You guys know of Glean. So you can sell them video editing services as an upsell, and video editing services ludicrously expensive. That's an upsell that you can sell. And now you know the secret of using Glean, which I literally, I don't know if you guys were in the community today, I created an onboarding video for new people when they come into the community. I actually have it here in the feed. So I ripped through a video in like just a few minutes, to like say, hey, here's how to use the Circle app. Here's how to find the things. Here's just to kind of onboard more people so they get more familiarity, more user adoption, basically, because you need to increase adoption rate during the first 7 days. Your first 14 days of whenever a customer buys your product or service are critical, as far as it's going to make or break their whole experience, as far as like they're going to keep buying from you or they're just going to churn. Churn is basically when the product renews, or if you have another upsell product, the customers will not purchase or they'll leave. Churn is like a leaky bucket, and every business has churn. You average like I've seen average is like 5%. Every month you'll get new customers, but usually you'll have, if it's on the low end, 5%. You may have a lot more just because you don't have additional products or services to continuously upsell the person, for example. So I recorded this video. I edited it. Now that I know how Glean edits, Glean changes how you record videos too. You have to pause more. You have to pause more between takes, for example. Let's just say it like that, for example. So I was able to now record a video on board, show how to use the Circle platform, dropped it in Glean. I fucking love Glean so much, as far as because video editing is such a pain. Joseph knows it's such a pain, video editing, and like you have to have all your attention, and you're trying to move the line and cut here and trim here, and oh, that was a mistake. Oh, that was a mistake. When's the real take? It's video editing. Like, people pay video editors thousands of dollars for a reason, because it's such a time intensive. So all these knowledge experts, all of these coaches across many different disciplines, I'm sure they probably have something here, for example, as far as the cat, or like what type of, who is this for example, whatever. But look at this. This is interesting. So, if you audit that coach's funnel, their Instagram, their TikTok, and if they have School, Kajabi, Thinkific, Mighty Networks. Most people don't know about Mighty Networks. Mighty Networks, I use Mighty Network. Carol, I don't know if she's on the call, but Mighty Networks is where I first hosted my ChatGPT course. Networks. So as the coach or expert, you're going to try your biggest decision, just like what website tool do you use to build your website? That same question comes across when they're like, which is the right tool to host my course and community? There's School, Thinkific, Kajabi, Mighty Networks, Teachable. Those are the main. WordPress as well too. Some people still have their courses on WordPress, which is a nightmare, for example. So that's the basic thing, where these people need to move online. They have a course that they need to sell, and they want the biggest value add is selling a community. It's just as valuable as a website. And so for all the people that want to start an AI or automation or marketing agency, setting up people's community is a service that not many people are marketing, honestly. And if they are, Actually, I haven't seen anyone market communities to all these people, because no one's really solved that problem of combining both setting up the community and the video editing as a package, with which to a coach or any one of those types of coaches would be a godsend to say, oh my God, wait, you're going to tell me you're going to do all I have to do is record, and then I just give you the video, and you're going to set up the community and make it look nice, just like building a website, and you're going to edit my videos. Please take my money. Yes, yes. I've been struggling with that on my own for how long? Like, please do that for me. Dr. T says, how would you price video editing as a service and an upsell? Great question. So it would be for number of hours of content. I would charge based on, let's make it kind of simple. Yeah, that honestly sounds, Joseph is like, that sounds super fun. It's a better experience and better value add than selling Go High Level. I'm not gonna lie. Go High Level, once you get the contract, you'll be like, fuck, this is going to be complex. And doing the website, you have to know copywriting and all this other stuff before you build a funnel. But because again, the market demand is looking for online community. The customers are anyone that's a coach across health, wealth, and relationships are the main top 3 categories. So you have a unlimited amount of customers. I should say unlimited, but there's a large untapped market. Plus, and across those 3 different categories, the second is they all want. Well, we'll come back to that later. But let's work through packages. Let's go to. I want to use DeepSeek for this question. We'll probably go to ChatGPT, but let's go DeepSeek and let's break this out. You are a business coach, and I want you to help me put together a 2-tier package, something $1,000 and something $2,000, that includes a community and course setup, where we will set up the course and community for a expert such as a life coach or any type of online coaches. And then also we will packet some fixed number of hours of edit for video editing services. We're trying to tier out how we should do the 2 tiers, just to make it super simple, as far as either $1,000 package that should include some number of hours. That should be enough for someone to get at least one course up at the $1,000 package, and then $2,000 if they have maybe let's say if it's 2 courses, for example, what would be the number of hours per course? And then how would you charge a residual subscription for like maintenance or tech support? Would it be the same as $97 per month? Because we want to model the same business model as Go High Level, where it's a one charge setup that includes some bundle of these services. And then second is a monthly maintenance, because the customer is not tech savvy, so they want that tech support and it could be $97 or even $197 is real nice for that. Break down what those offers and packages and number of hours, so that it's still profitable for the marketing agencies to deliver and market to. Then also give me a list of the target demographics that this would appeal to, and also give me what is the sales pitch. Ooh, we cooking tonight. We started with Pop-Tarts, and then that dropped all the regular people. Now the real true and die people know that John's about to cook. John's about to drop some knowledge. So yeah, this is interesting. Good question, Dr. T. Let's work out these packages, because you could find the customers pretty easily. They're on TikTok, they're on Instagram, and they either have some course, and then your audit is basically Dr. T's like, definitely couldn't do that query on Storm. For Stanford, fail. Like, how much is a Stanford education? And they can't get more than 20. Like, get out of here. Funny. This is a real business model that's like, again, that's why school is so popular. School's so popular because it's very easy for the course creator to just create a course, but it's a horrible experience for the customers that are trying to look for connection, community, and a best learning. Basically, anything that's a course hosting platform is what's called a learning management system. It comes from enterprises, and think of corporate, where basically corporate or large companies, could be insurance companies, could be real estate companies, could be any type of sales company like solar, for example. They'll eventually, since they're larger corporates, they'll eventually purchase a learning management system to host courses for their to onboard their employees. So there's another market as a B2B. You have B2C, which is basically small businesses that are coaches or consultants in health, wealth, or relationships. And then you have B2B, where you set up literally the exact same system, but for corporate clients. And who's an example of that? God damn, we are cooking fire. That's Brad Lee. I'm sure you've come across Brad Lee. I messed up his name, but Dropping Bombs podcast. How do you spell his name? Brad, the real Brad. No, I did spell it right. So you've come across. Let's just do YouTube. Brad Lee TV. All of you know Brad Lee. You've come across his podcast. Great show. Amazing show. And so what Brad Lee's business model, the reason why he makes millions of dollars a month. What am I talking about? A year? He's making $1 million a month, way more actually, across his businesses. But what his business is, this is fascinating, is Lightspeed TV. So Lightspeed TV, let's take a screenshot real quick. So Lightspeed TV does the video production and editing and hosting on a learning management platform. They're not using Circle. They're using their own proprietary software to basically host, but no different. But so he provides an entire vertical end to end where you just come to the studio and they record all your content. So we do his location, Brad Lee studio. It's a beautiful studio. Brad Lee Lightspeed studio. If we do images, oh man, this is where he does the podcast too. Well, you could probably get it from, oh man. So his corporate office, which I believe is in Nevada, if I'm not mistaken, it basically is a studio production room. So you come in behind he has a green screen, he has this podcast set up, he has different ways to record the content already with the studio. They just stand there, talk to the camera, try and get their script right. They're done for the day. And then he charges them for the video editing. He charges for the video hosting on his own learning management system. And then he charges them ludicrous amounts of money, as he should, because it's an incredibly valuable service, for them to maintain the online training academy and program and learn. The real name is a learning management system for that influencer, thought leader, or corporate client. He targets just mostly corporate clients, basically. So that's stupid amounts of money that you can make from that service. Not just go high level kind of thing, but this is a problem that's been around for a while. And so that's the trend. Joseph says that's low key renting out a recording studio like artists. 100%. There was one guy that came on last week during our Q&A for the AI office hours, and he's like, "Hey, I do video production. I got tired. I shut down my physical location space and I built out a studio at my home. How can I monetize my studio at my home?" This is the business model, where basically he has people come in and they can record two forms of content. They can record long form pieces of content, which is a podcast, so they could rent by hour his studio, because you have to understand too, a lot of let's say entrepreneurs not only don't have the funds to invest in a nice microphone and a nice camera and even have the tech expertise to set it all up. It takes a tech degree to set all this crazy high quality studio stuff up and make it dialed in so you get production audio and production video. They just want to come in and have a studio to record content from. And then you do the video editing using AI. You're welcome. And then last is you also charge for setting up their community, and you use Circle. It's the best as far as, and then if they want the extra, they could brand their own app. Good question, Dr. T, as far as I think he has his own proprietary software that he's using. It's probably a word. I'm not gonna say. I just don't know what. We could ask Perplexity. What software learning manage system is Lightspeed TV using to host courses? This would be very interesting. Hey, Perplexity, do your job. Search the web. It's not using another LMS. Instead, they have their own comprehensive LMS, learning management. That's the corporate B2B. Like if you use courses, you can charge like $97 per month for access to like get access to learning management system. If you change just the words to learning management system, you could charge $5,000 to $10,000 for the exact same thing, but you're speaking to corporate clients. Different thing, which is interesting. He has his own, yeah. Lightspeed, they have their own cloud-based, fully white-labeled software as a service platform that allows business owners to create. Because you have to understand, he's charging them a monthly subscription. It's the same thing as like building a website. Once you build the website, you're like, I'm going to charge you a monthly subscription for me to host and also maintain it to make sure it's always up and working. And you could call me for whatever tech support. It's the same thing, but you're managing, instead of a website, a learning management system, which is just courses for entrepreneur or a corporate client, for example. So, and then you could charge extra for the video editing service. Back to that, what did DeepSeek say for that? Oh, this is pretty cool. We are cooking tonight. What a great episode. Okay, so 2-tier packages, thanks DeepSeek. Package number 1, $1,000, where they set up 1 course, 10 modules, 5 lessons, includes structure, content, basic design. You have your private platform, and even DeepSeek is like, hey, Mighty Network, Kajabi, a Circle. Kajabi sucks donkey balls. It is a nightmare for email marketing and for automation. Trash. Pure trash. There's like so many user groups of people frustrated trying to do amazing things or like trying to like manage their community and marketing. It's a horrible platform, but unfortunately I'll never get sponsored by them. I'm literally killing all my I'll never get sponsored by Wix, Squarespace, Kajabi, or Zapier. They will watch my channel and never sponsor me. Speaking of which, if you find this valuable and you're brand new to the community, go to simpletechskills.com and you can sign up for my AI community completely free. And we go deeper into a lot of these entrepreneur marketing coaching sessions. So I'm only sponsored. I'm forever going to be sponsored by myself. Unfortunately, I'm blacklisted because I want to give you guys the raw truth. I'm not going to sugarcoat. I'm going to show you what are the best, because I've tried them all. I've tried, when I've hosted my course, I bought Kajabi, I bought Thinkific, I bought Teachable. Then I ended up coming to Mighty Networks, and Mighty Networks was great, but it wasn't the best for automations, and still didn't have like the best for like it's a great platform, nothing wrong with it. I just wanted more automation, more experience. And so Circle I came across, and I was like, Circle's worth every penny, and rightly so, of what they charge. Joseph says Mistral should sponsor you. We're gonna see like who eventually I could get sponsorship as soon as this show gets much. I'm burning bridges all the way to the top, because I'm like, I have no filter. I'm like, I will call out bullshit and find out, like that guy sponsoring Storm and saying it's the amazing, like, what horse shit. Like, no, if you know I say it, it's like you have some. But that's personal branding. That's a whole other thing. It's just personal branding at the end of the day, trying to just build my own personal brand while burning other. I'm never going to have a corporate client. So 1,000 delivery. Okay, this is what I want. I'm looking for this answer. How many hours of content? Because you can't sell it based on like what it's saying here. What is one course, and what is the time for a module? Is that 2 minutes a lesson? My lessons are like 20 minutes. Like my stuff isn't short for lessons. You guys are noticing in the course. I feel bad for that, but at the same time, I can't do like if you go to Udemy, all of Udemy's courses, when they teach you how to create courses, they teach you how to create these like micro bite size where every lesson is no more than 5 minutes. I find it super annoying because I just want to go through one project or one lesson in a time. But they're like, here's a feature, 5 minutes. Here's a feature, 5 minutes, and it's just different. That's just a different thing. But I need number of hours. Okay, 5 hours is great, because the thing that sucks about video editing is you don't know how many hours of content they're going to give you. But for every hour or bundle of content of hours that they're going to give you is an additional charge. So say so that's what's, so back to Dr. T. So what you're going to charge is in your, because you want to give them a fixed price at the end of the day. That's because that fixed price, you can downsell it as a monthly subscription to, or you could, I'm sorry, you could downsell that as a, what's the name? As a payment plan. If they don't have the $1,000, do $297 per month for whatever number of months until they pay off the $1,000. Like, that's another way to still offer and get them in at a low ticket, but still charge them the full price without having to discount your services, for example. Sharon says, zero sponsors, Mr. on Circle will. Hopefully Circle at this point. I've said a lot of good things about Circle, so they may be the only ones that sponsor me. But this is great, because that 5 hours of content, the cost for Gling is, I love, the pain point of video editing has been such a pain point for so long. That's why I'm so like, oh, rave about Gling, because I love video editing now. Video editing is just like the easiest part of production now, and I've upgraded now. So to give you guys some context for, since I'm in the AI, so if you're inside the AI community, I've produced, if we look at the number of content, ChatGPT, I haven't used it for ChatGPT. I only used it for Make.com. Make.com is a 4-hour course. Notion is a 2-hour course, so that's 6 hours of total content. And I've so the way Gling works, it's not the number of hours rendered, like exported as a perfect video. It's number of hours in to edit. So I've given it already 10. I think I'm at. I'll show you my usage too, which is kind of interesting, because I'm logged in. Usage. Okay, yeah. So I bought it when I first started. I edited the Make.com course, which is a 4-hour course. I think it was like 8 hours of content, and it cut it down to 4 that were actual production. That's all the mistakes and other stuff like that. So there's that. Plus, I just finished the Notion course. Plus, little stuff, the video sales letter and the onboarding video, if I were to sum it all together. So in total, I've spent $40 this month to Gling to edit 14 hours of, it's actually probably more in a sense, because no, that's right. 14 hours. Oh, no. It's right here. Actually 10 hours of content. So I paid $40 to edit 10 hours of content that honestly is cut down literally to a third, if not a fifth. I would say a fifth of the editing time it would take to edit. So it's no longer a barrier. Like, that's the hack, because video editors are, when I first, I'll tell you a story. I'll tell you a real interesting story, or not a real interesting story. I'll share something as a business lesson. I hired too early for a video editor because I needed to pump out volumes of content. So I spent $2,000 a month when I first did my startup for a video editor. But that video editor, I didn't give him enough content for him to edit. And so it was such an inefficient thing. But because I wanted to focus all on creating content, so I hired a video editor because I wanted to like do shorts and create, because the time it takes is just you can't do both at the same time for the amount of volume of content that you want to put out. So that's why now that's gone. Now that Gling is around, and I still see people recommend Descript, which is super weird. So I don't know still why Descript is still, like, I couldn't figure it out. I tried it. It was the most complex thing, and maybe later I'll circle back. But I'm so happy with Gling, like, amazing. So back to the business model. You guys are asking great questions. Joseph says, so you get 10 hours of content to edit for $10 a month? Yes. So you're going to, let's go, actually here, Gling. Nice. Gling pricing. I do the monthly plan. Just annual, of course, you can always save. But I paid $20 and I got 10 hours of you upload content for it to process 10 hours. It doesn't charge you on what the output is. So even if you edit those 10 hours and you only end up using 6 or 4 hours of like actual export final video, it's actually the video in. Because that's always the biggest thing is like, especially when like course creators, like they'll give you a ton of content, but there's maybe 1/5 of it that's actually usable content. All the rest of the stuff is mistakes, is just dead space, for example. So that's interesting. So now I paid $40 because I when I finished, it was like I was halfway through the Notion course and I was like, oh, you ran out of usage, and I was like, take my money, please upgrade me. Like, so happy to upgrade. Whatever the next year, done. Like, and then I'm on $40, and I get 30 hours of content, which you're already seeing. I mean, I'll eventually probably, like, I'm not the normal type of content creator, not even content creator, because like I'm pumping out an obscene amount of content in a short amount. Like I'm trying to get to like almost 3 new courses a month, which is insane. Like, so that for the usage is like interesting. So, okay. So back to DeepSeek. So you bundle them and charge them, say, hey, for $1,000, I'll set up your community. I'll do your video editing. Granted, it's up to 5 hours for every additional. And then how much do you charge for every additional hour? How much do you charge for every additional hour? Because they want a fixed price. So this will make the math easy for doing the fixed price. So you have your base, and then you could, every time they give you more content, it's going to be profitable because of because of the secret weapon AI skills and Glean. That's why it's important to learn AI skills. Like, the insane amounts of time saving. That's why I'm like, people don't sleep on AI. Like, continue to learn and invest in these AI skills because they now give you crazy, I call them superpowers, crazy superpowers that now what used to be either an expert or you would either hire an expert or spend dozens of hours to try and accomplish this project or task. Using AI correctly and the right AI tool is an incredible competitive advantage because that's why you can now offer this package to other ones. I don't mean to sell it so much, but like I would do this honestly. Okay, so for every hour chart, do 100 bucks for every hour. I would do $100. I wouldn't do anything less than $100. So for every hour of content, I would charge an additional $100 for editing that content. That's not gonna take you that long too. That's actually pretty cool. And then for the $2,000 package, it's just 10 hours, 2 courses. Okay, so 1 course, 5 hours, which is enough. Like my make.com course is 4 hours, and that's pretty comprehensive. The Notion course is 2 hours. The ChatGPT course is 4 hours. People are like, oh, ChatGPT 4. A lot of you have gone through. I'm super grateful that you guys at least started with that. Like a lot of people already went through the ChatGPT course because I broke down every feature in ChatGPT. Pretty comprehensive. The only thing I haven't added, I still got to add more to it, but I got to add like custom GPTs and extensions or like 2 things I would add to it. And then also operators and then actions would be a couple new things I would add to it. So I'm still going to add more stuff, but that's a 4-hour course. Or let me see if I go to edit. Yeah, the ChatGPT course is a 4-hour course. So we've got, I mean, in total, how many hours? 4, 5, 6, 4, 8, 9, 10. So I have 10 hours of AI content in the course right now, which is kind of cool. That's kind of cool. It's gonna get better. Just adding more courses. Dope. Questions, because man, that is so. To summarize, it's easier to sell courses at editing to coaches and consultants, and it's an easier, more valuable sales pitch than, and also deliverability, than selling Go High Level, because they all if you notice, selling a website is a very hard sales pitch, and even automation on top of that, it's not a, oh my God, I need this. But community right now is the number one thing that people want. Joseph says, high key, 2 years ago, I was kind of against learning AI, and ever since last year when I bought GPT, have completed 180 180. Oh, he did a complete 180. Yeah, I was the same. I was like AI. I was the same for smartphones for the longest time. I was like, I don't want a smartphone. I heard a smartphone is like whatever. But it's the same. These innovations like shopping online, smartphones, Mac computers. A lot of people don't want to make the switch over to Mac yet, and I'm like, okay, enjoy your driver blue screen of death issues. Like so, it's like trust these innovations. It's like they're not trends, they're like there's just better ways to stay up to date with technology at the end of the day. So that's where it's like, because I treat technology like it's almost like a hearing aid. Like with it you're able to do a lot more, and it just gives you more. I just call them superpowers at the end of the day. Austin says you could offer Go High Level as a learning management system, right? It has course hosting features. Great question, Austin. I wouldn't. Although, and I tested it. I set up my ChatGPT course in Go High Level, and I was immediately frustrated with like. And then when I went through the back end to try and like consume it like a student, it was miserable. I just had such a bad experience that I was like, I'm not putting my students through this, and I was like, let me just go to I'd rather do Mighty Networks than because that's the challenge with Go High Level. Yes, it does on the brochure. It says it could do a lot of stuff, just like the deep research. Like for example, like a lot of them are like, we do deep research, but when you actually use it, it's a horrible user experience and everything. Like you really have to think about everything for your customers. You want the best. Like that's why I play with the best tools. Like a lot of the courses, people are like, yo, John, your courses are expensive because you got to buy all these other tools. But I'm like, if you're able to do what I'm doing, it's because I see it as an investment. You have to, business is a pay to play kind of game. You have to spend money to make money, and you can't do a lot with the free or cheap. It comes too much at a cost. So that's why I was like, yeah, I thought about that. I was like, yeah, I could save money at $97 a month since I'm already paying for Go High Level, and I could host my course in it. But if I use cheap tools, I get cheap results, and my students will never, I'll get a huge churn. Users don't adopt school community or Go High Level communities. So that's a little thing there. Man, we this was a great topic. Actually, I hope I introduced just another revenue stream for a lot of people that are like, hey, how can I make some side income, some passive income, charge ludicrous amounts of money for it? And it's a need. It is a real big, because two big problems is community and then editing. Those are two massive problems that are barriers to a lot of knowledge experts or coaches in specific niches. Joseph says, especially since selling Go High Level at scale will get really complicated. Yeah, that's honestly something that I've been trying to come to terms with. Yeah, in whole honesty, that's why I closed down my marketing agency last year. I couldn't, trying to scale it meant hiring VAs, and Go High Level is so complex. Like it's very difficult to scale because you have to hire experts. You can't. I like the McDonald's business model, where McDonald's is what made McDonald's, and highly recommend too, just for all entrepreneurs. If you watch, what's the McDonald's movie? McDonald's, can't spell McDonald's for my life. McDonald's movie, Founder. Highly recommend watching The Founder. It's such a great business like learning work, because basically the reason why In-N-Out or McDonald's became so successful was because of standard operating procedures and systems. Systems comes from EOS. If you really want to get nerdy into it, EOS book. Your business will live or die, or basically live or die, based on its systems. Actually, Traction's a better book. Actually, I highly recommend. You've probably your first when you go into the entrepreneurship. We should have a book club. Honestly, like Loki, we should have a book club for. Thank you, Dr. T, founder. We should have an entrepreneur book club. Actually, remind me, and I get added to the community, because that would be kind of cool. The first book that they're going to come across is E-Myth. E-Myth book. This is going to be the first book that's going to introduce systems and standard operating procedures to business owners, to automate a lot of the manual operations, to systematize to scale. From there, then they're going to graduate into Traction. Traction is going to be the next book, which is EOS. The guy who started Tractions was amazing. His whole framework of EOS, if you guys don't know, like if you break, I have a whole essay on it. We could actually nerd out on another episode. This is a real facet because I could go deep into systems operations and like I'll go deep into that. So it's like my second love of like knowledging. Okay, so the EOS system is broken down to 6 main components that allows you to use these 6 components to work through systematizing your business so that it becomes because most businesses struggle to scale because they're founder dependent or they're solopreneurs or it's very difficult for them to, even when they get a team, to even scale. So you need it's basically, it stands for entrepreneur operating system. The entrepreneur operating system is basically a 6-part framework that's pioneered by, I want to give him credit, full credit, Gino Wickman is the author of EOS framework. The original book is called Traction. And so Gino wanted to systematize, I think it was like a franchise that he wanted to systemize and scale. So if we break it down into 6 parts, your business is broke regardless of any business, regardless. Every single business has these 6, I don't want to call them departments, but functions. You have your vision. What is the entrepreneur's vision of what the direction of the company in the next 5 and 10 years? What is its purpose? What is it here to do in the market? And then you have data. Data is basically your KPIs, how many sales targets, how many leads, what is each department's marketing, sales, operations, what is everyone's KPIs that you're going to be documenting, processes. Every department should have a step-by-step checklist or standard operating procedure. Highly recommend the book Checklists. It's a great book. Checklist Manifesto. This is a really great book for like low-key how to do standard operating procedures. Basically, the story in Checklist was that a lot of people were going through surgery and having very negative, not a high success rate. I don't want. It's not like death or anything like that. It's just wasn't the best service performed, basically, because doctors have to do a lot of different things and stuff. So once they implemented a checklist, they increased the hospital success rate of patients going through different types of surgery and also efficiencies and cost savings and so much more. And just the power of a simple checklist. That's why pilots, before they actually fly the plane, they have to go through a relentless physical printed out checklist because the human brain just can't hold that much information. That's why I teach Notion. Notion is the best for checklists and standard operating procedures. You guys are funny in the comments. Yeah, David Krog. Yeah, I could do it better. Great, glad he was requested. I should read. Joseph says I should read that. I just uploaded it to the GPT you demoed to make nice. Joseph says, which is why I named him Hakuna Matata GPT. That's funny. That's awesome. It means no worries. It'll make you. So this is awesome. And then good evening, Dr. Braggs. Good to see you, everyone. Welcome. We're cooking right now. Like we're in overtime. This is great. This is so valuable. So back to after checklist, you'll get into, so that's processes. The reason why is because the biggest, since all of you are a lot of people are watching this call are entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, business owners or founders or managers, your biggest challenge is delegation and training. That's why learning management systems are so crucial because of the training part. And so under processes, there's a great scorecard where basically as the founder, as you scale, one of the biggest things that you have to do is write down all of the things that the business owner does in the business. And this is very important if you ever want to exit your business too, is that you have to write down all your processes, delegate them to someone else in the, man, you guys are loving the book stuff. Okay, well, we can get into entrepreneur books in another episode. That's good to know. And so once you delegate, then this is actually, if you guys are in the community, this is actually super relevant because in the community, I made a post today from Alex Hermosi. He's doing the series where he does the business on it. The post I literally did today. This is the newest Alex Hermosi video. Highly recommend watch it. So probably about 10, 15 minutes in, he actually talks about document, duplicate, or document, delegate, duplicate. Meaning when he delegates the task, he writes it down, he assigns it to a person, and the way they do training is they say, here's the process written down, watch me do it. Now I want to see you do it, and then I can feel confident to now you can execute as efficiently as what I do. And this is important because a lot of businesses won't exit successfully or be able to be sellable because they're so dependent on the owner. For it's usually content and sales are like the last two roles that every entrepreneur or business owners are, the last two things that no one's going to sell as good as you, and also no one's going to, you need someone to be the face or the brand. So as you start delegating tasks in your business to operations, the very last two things that you're going to delegate is basically sales, and then last is going to be marketing, which is the personal branding, for example. And so everything else you're going to delegate to is like fulfillment, stuff like that. So man, this is such a good episode. Okay, so back to the EOS framework. If we, I think I have the image. Yeah, I have the image. Dope. Okay, so that's processes. Traction is basically your quarterly metrics. Like, are you guys hitting your revenue metrics every quarter to hit your, it's basically weekly, monthly, quarterly, annually. You have these KPI metrics so that you make sure you're moving the needle. And then also, there's also really interesting is rocks and meetings. These are great concepts. Rocks are basically blockers. In your business, you're always going to have fires. You're always going to have challenges. You're always going to have something that's broken in the business that something fell through the crack or something didn't execute. There's problems regardless. And the sad thing about, or the unfortunate thing about being the business owner is you get all the worst problems that no one in your company can fix. So that's just part of being the founder. And so in your business, you should have a trouble ticket problem. Like I'm trying to think of it. It's basically a trouble ticket system where basically any user across the organization, only for employees, can submit tickets of issues that they come across in the problem in the business, for example. This is, oh man, I really want to get into Kaizen, which is a whole nother Japanese efficiency framework that's like so next level, but it's like six sigma. It's a whole, like, I could nerd out about that just as much as marketing, but like these are business efficiencies, automations, processes, frameworks, basically, as a thing. Next is meetings, how to efficiently conduct a meeting so they're actually productive instead of a time suck and a waste of time for businesses. You'll see a lot of corporate and even 9-to-5 jobs wasting time on meetings. That costs money. Every hour that those team members are sitting in a room is an hour not spent on growing or optimizing the business. So, for example, then you have issues. That's also issue lists, trouble tickets. Then lastly, and probably I should have started, which is actually the most important, which is people. This is very interesting. Oh my God, I'm going to give you a $10,000 lesson that I learned. $10,000 lesson. You're going to get this. I'm going to save you $10,000. At least a lesson for me. You hire based on experience, not to train. What that means is you do not hire someone based on their potential of what they can do in the business. That's actually going to hurt your business in the long run. You need to hire based on expertise, that they already have expertise of delivering results in that skill set, like marketing, sales, ads, whatever, for example, or sales is also the main one. You do not hire to train someone to hope that they could perform at the proficiency that it works. It doesn't work like that. It's just, I'm having flashbacks. That was I hired 2 contractors and they were not experienced. And because of their lack of experience, they didn't know what to do in their sales and video editing role to help me delegate efficiently. I thought I could train them. Maybe even training them took more time away from me actually working on the business. And so that's a huge lesson right there. It was a $10,000 mistake. Also, hire slow, fire fast is also a great quote I've heard. Hire slow because you're waiting for that right. You're looking for rock star, A players, people that are great at what they do. Pay that extra money to have them in your company because rock stars will take your business to exit. or take your business to being completely autonomous, where you're not having to worry about day to day. So yeah, hire rock stars. That's another one there. So that's the EOS framework. Highly recommend the book. It's from Traction. Really great book. So yeah, man, how did we go off in that tangent? Like, that was wild. David says, problem register. Yep, a ticket says just to log it so that you could address them every meeting or every quarter. You're always trying to improve. This gets into like, which super nerdy. Oh man, yeah, what Japan, the Toyota method book efficiency. This is a phenomenal. Okay, we're gonna get into like just a little super nerdy, just to drop the bomb. This is such a great book, The Toyota Way. What was happening was that U.S. car manufacturers were so inefficient and so costly as a business, GMC, Ford, whatever, that Toyota was outproducing them. They were pumping out for a fraction of the resources and time and also investment. They were outproducing U.S. car manufacturers. So all the U.S. manufacturers flew over to Toyota to figure out why are they so efficient. And oh man, there's so many great books in this category. And so basically this gets into lean management or lean efficiency. And it's an actual scientific, good night. It's an actual scientific framework that you systematically identify each process, map it out, and it's so scientific. Like time it takes to deliver, the quality, the rejection rate, as far as like what items or products were rejected and didn't meet a standard, for example. That's waste. You're trying to eliminate waste in time, materials, and efficiency in the business to optimize it to its like nth degree. It's like super nerdy, but super awesome. Continuous improvement. Thank you, brother Vince. Yes, continuous improvement. And so Toyota Way is a great book that talks about it. I just have to mention this guy's name. Improvement. Leaders, like thought leaders, like who were. His name. I really want to get his name because all credit goes to him. Yeah, Kaizen is another meaning of the framework. Kaizen, which is basically continuous improvement, it's a Japanese philosophy that involves making small, ongoing changes in improving processes and eliminating waste. The word Kaizen is a combination of Japanese words Kai, which means change, and Zen, which means good. There's a really good episode. If you want to see something soon, we'll end on this. So if we go Kaizen and then upflip, you guys will see me reference this if you're entrepreneurs. Upflip, yeah, this one right here. So shout out number one, the channel is called Upflip. If you're into any like business in any sense, Upflip is a great channel where they actually interview business owners and break down why they're so profitable, why are they efficient, what did they learn, what makes them different than their competitors, whatever, and stuff like that. Upflip, great channel. I binge it and learn, because in order for you to get innovation in your industry, you have to learn it from another industry. That comes from Jay Abraham. I want to give credit where credit is due. Jay Abraham is the GOAT, the greatest marketing consultant, the highest paid marketing consultant in the world. Jay Abraham. Highly recommend his books. This book is actually a really good one to start getting everything you can out of everything you got. Very non-conventional, but you'll learn a lot of. You won't learn funnels. You won't learn anyways, Jay Abraham's the GOAT. I wanted to be him when I was a kid. Imagine that. It's like people want to grow up to be like astronauts and stuff like that. I was like, I want to grow up to be Jay Abraham and be the highest paid consultant. And you guys are already seeing a lot of that trend. But yeah, so Upflip, this episode right here is so fascinating. This guy took Kaizen and implemented his manufacturing business. It's so fascinating to see how he applied it's a philosophy. It's a philosophy and framework that you use, and it's literally a different belief system of the basic the philosophy of continuous improvement. Ooh, Sharon's like, please add the books to the community. Okay, tonight I'll make a post of like what I find is like the best entrepreneur books. I'll create a post tonight because I've read them all, and so I could tell you which ones are the so 100%. We'll create a book club. That'll be kind of cool. Um, so this Kaizen one, great episode, but in this video you'll be able to actually see how this business owner applied Kaizen framework principles and beliefs to not only himself but his employees are literally trained in the belief, or not in the belief, in the mindset of Kaizen or continuous improvement, and how that it's art, like literally there's no chaos. You have systems, you have clear roles. There's the organization level. I nerd out on organization. The organization is mind-blowing, but you'll see how and why he's so like, and he hired consultants and stuff like that. So highly recommend. That's Kaizen. Oh, I didn't think we'll go deeper this week into these types of topics. I could go. I'm barely even touching the surface of this type of stuff, but yeah, because I got into this because I wanted to learn what it took to build a business to exit, which is a different philosophy than actually starting a business. There's a great book called Built to Sell, and I'll put all these books in the library. This is a great book to read for first time entrepreneurs. It really changes your mindset on what do you think is really important to prioritize to grow, to start and scale the business, because it's a mindset of actually building it to sell. Because the path is the same whether you're looking to build to exit and just sell it as a large multiple. By the way, that's like a great business like strategy. Or you built to keep. It's like property. Like if you like flip property, like you're gonna revamp the property to either resell it, or you're gonna revamp the property to treat it like an asset so it just produces income consistently, basically. So the path is the same, but the philosophy is different. So Built to Sell is actually a really good book on like for a mindset of a first time entrepreneur, because he goes in as like a first time entrepreneur, and he gets coached, and so he changes how like he thinks he should be buying the best technology and getting a logo and like doing cool marketing kind of things, and his partner is like, none of that matters. He shits on all of that and says, how many sales calls did you do today? And the guy's like, what, I built a logo, and look, I spent some money on really nice computers and chairs. And the business owner is, that was all a waste of time. He goes, how many sales did you do? He goes, for the first 1 million in annual revenue, the only metric is sales. That's why Brother Vince, I have homework for Brother Vince, who's one of my clients. I do business coaching, and Brother Vince is one of them. And I told him his homework this week is to call 20 businesses a day. Not to spend more time developing the skill set of learning go high level, but it's like your business from 0 to even 10K, it's all about like leads, traffic, like cold call, like you need to get in front of 10 people every day, even if you don't have the product well developed out and stuff like that. 2CRC says, can you show the full title again, please? 100%. Like let's 100%. So the type of books that I've mentioned: Built to Sell, and I'll put all this in the community for my community members. Built to Sell, and then you have the Upflip. Let's actually go here. Kaizen, the keyword is Kaizen, is the philosophy of continuous improvement. So do that. So if you guys are on TikTok and YouTube, so you should be able to see that. So take a screenshot. Highly recommend Upflip. There's some super dope principles that you'll learn in there from franchises, and like I could go deep in that, but so that's there. And then for books, the books that we talked about, highly recommend start with Traction. Traction will introduce you to it basically introduces you to the EOS framework and breaks down each part and how it applies to the business. It's a great philosophy. It will literally change how you think about operating your business. Like, and you could break your entire business down, audit it, and determine the metrics based on these 6 functions, for example. 2C2R says thank you, awesome, great. I God, this is the type of content I love, like deep on, because like here you go deep on this. So traction is great. EOS, you're also, I mean, emyth is great as well too. Emyth is usually most people's first introduction into like systems automations and stuff like that. So that's emyth, which is really good. EOS, and then for a movie, that's why if we go back to the founder, let's go here. Actually, I have too many tabs. The founder. The reason why McDonald's and In-N-Out, or let's just take McDonald's, and that's why it's such a great book. The reason why McDonald's is so successful is because they could take any person, give them this standard operating procedure, and they have their systems where if you look at how they even remember the best scene, honestly, we're gonna just show this one scene, the founder tennis court. The tennis court scene is the main scene. I don't want to get copyright strike for showing it, but basically I'll play clips. So, oh, perfect scene, perfect scene. Here, pause. Okay, perfect scene, perfect. They literally went to I don't know if it's real or whatever, but the process, this is such a great way to think about it. So before actually building anything of like the layout of the business, they actually mapped out all the different functions of the business and also rehearsed where each employee and what they would be doing. Anytime your employee has to move away from their station or go and find a resource, this is why in Notion, when you go through the Notion course, the reason why I teach you that, I'll go deeper into it, but that to-do list, how you have to-do tasks and then you do hyperlinks as resources. The reason why is from this philosophy, because anytime you have to go and find the website from somewhere else in the computer to find it for that task that you're working on, and it's not literally right next to the task, that's wasted time. That's Kaizen. That's wasted efficiency. So that's why next to the task, you literally put the hyperlink of whatever resources that you need to execute that task. So that's why I was like, I'm not making stuff up when I come up with that dog. You guys are gonna love the dog example when you go through the course, but I'll go deeper on that framework for to-dos. Like that's project management, like, because anytime you have to move, go find the resource, like for here, if the cook has to go out and go to the kitchen to go get some buns to come all the way back to then cook the burgers or whatever, for example, that's wasted time. That's inefficiency. That's Kaizen is all about removing inefficiencies and waste, both in material and time. So they map it all out, they find the best way to optimize it, and then they perfect the Bible, which is the standard operating procedure, meaning they could take anyone, regardless of if they have a college degree, if they've ever cooked in their life, doesn't matter. They could take any person, charge them for minimum wage, for example, and then plug them into the business, and now they're all of them systematically are producing quality hamburgers consistently without waste. Waste is the burger's undercooked. The buns do have too much or too little whatever mayonnaise on it. I don't know. It's been a while since I've bought McDonald's, but that is efficiency at the end of the day, for example. So that's why, man, we go deep into that. So, whew, as you can tell, I'm very passionate about systems and operations and automations, as well as marketing as well too. So we can, nice, man, we'll call it there. That was a great, so for my AI community members, I'll make a post tonight of like probably the best entrepreneur books that I'll put that way you guys can get introduced to them. I'll show you also where to get a lot of the books for free. Pro tip, only for my AI community members. So if you guys are brand new to this series, shout out to, of course, my only sponsor, simpletechskills.com. You can sign up for the AI newsletter completely free. And if you want to join the AI community, I am now offering a free 7-day trial to the AI community. So there is literally no excuse for you to come and join the community, experience what it's like to take the next step into my world. And so free 7-day trial, no risk. And then you could choose, you could cancel, or it's not like we already have 2 people signed up and one of the ladies is already crushing the Notion course and stuff like that. I removed all the barriers. So there's no excuse for you to come learn AI skills, meet an amazing group of entrepreneurs. The community is amazing. Dr. T is like, this was fire. You were cooking. I appreciate it, Dr. T. We're going to go deep. We're going to go a lot deeper now that I got some feedback that this is topic that you guys want to do. We'll do this. We'll go deeper into future episodes. To see Sharon was like, this was awesome. David was like, well done, bravo, excellent. You guys are amazing. Again, I wouldn't be able to do what I can do if it wasn't for such an amazing supportive community. I appreciate. My goal again is like not just continuous improvement but continuous education. My goal is that every day, if you could learn just one new thing, that's already going to change your life for tomorrow and for the future. So thank you so much, each and every one of you, for joining this stream. For all my community members, I'll see you in the community. Look forward to that book post, and I'll see everyone in tomorrow's going live. I'm going live every day, 6 to 8 p.m.